Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is gonna be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, we're gonna have a look at another defense-based champion that had a massive value surge with the new content coming to the game, especially with Live Arena. Now, this champion, unlike the others that we covered in the previous videos, he was a past fusion. So a lot of you guys were able to get this champion just by completing the fusion. Now, of course, it was a while. It's been probably over 1 year since this champion was released as a fusion in the game. But now they added Live Arena. So guess what? This champion is more powerful than he's ever been. Who exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about no one else but Helicath. I'm just trying to quickly find him here with recently used first because that thing is still messed up. Helicath is great for Live Arena, and probably some of you guys are like, Skratch, what are you even talking about? Now, when we were doing Classic Arena, Tag Team Arena, it was pretty hard to ban a champion from the enemy team. You were just able to use him against different teams, but you weren't able to ban particular champions. Well, now we're able to ban Warlord, we're able to ban Yumeko, we're able to ban a lot of champions, and that's where Helicath comes into the play because we have the upper hand. This champion brings a lot of awesome things, so let's have a quick look at his kit. With the A1, attacks one enemy 2 times, has a chance to place a weaken, will ignore shield and block damage buffs. With the A2, attacks all enemies, places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield is proportional to this champion's defense. The second best defensive shield after Valkyrie. The A3 places a block damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. Whenever the block damage placed by the champion is removed, stolen, or expires, places an increased defense buff on the ally for 2 turns. So once the block damage expires, we're gonna have increased defense on our team. The passive increases this champion's defense by 5 for each ally under a block damage buff. Counter attack with a default skill whenever an ally is hit while under a block damage buff. Can occur once per enemy turn. We have a defense aura in all battles. And for a blessing, because we are using him in Live Arena, not in Clan Boss, not in the Doom Tower, we went with Polymorph, just to be a bit more annoying when a Siphi tries to sleep him or when other champions try to debuff our Helicath. So we have the Polymorph. Once I'm gonna get to 2-star, I'm gonna get 400 more defense on the champion. The number 1 build for this strategy is gonna be Stone Skin. You want him as fast as possible. 1 turn Stone Skin is enough. So basically, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna be able to utilize Helicath to get the upper hand on your opponent and, of course, bring more victories home in Live Arena. I have him built on a speed set and a Stone Skin. Now, the stats that I have on my Helicath are pretty high because I am fighting the best of the best in the game. If you are in the lower tiers, your stats don't need to look like this because you're not gonna fight the same opponents that I'm fighting. So adjust everything to your own level. Total stats on my Helicath, we have 51k HP, 2k attack, 4.7k defense, almost 4.8, 300 speed, 97 crit rate, 211 crit damage. No accuracy. Yes, it's nice to land that weaken every now and then, but guess what? You'll be going against a lot of other champions that have Polymorph Blessing, so you don't want to get shipped with Helicath because that will reduce your chance to rotate the A3 more often. When we are talking about Masteries, you want to have damage Masteries, and support. That extra damage can help you win the fight because he doesn't hit too bad, and constantly counter-attacking can actually be very beneficial. Now, I chose to go with Deadly Precision, go with Shield Breaker, go with Life Drinker to get a bit of healing back if needed. We went with Bring It Down all the way down to Helm Smasher. On the support tree, I want my Helicath to rotate his skills as often as possible. I want him to get more turns, so we went with Rapid Response. Right here we went with Lord of Steel, and we went with Cycle of Magic and Lasting Gifts. Now I still have some accuracy on my Helicath, and that's mainly because I can drop it on the nuker. I can land a weaken on the champions that not necessarily have a higher resistance. And anyway, the way Polymorph works, when you're attempting to land a debuff, even if you are gonna get resisted, you can still get shipped by it. So that's kind of like another thing that a lot of people don't really know actually. When we are talking about the build, that's the weapon right here. We have the helmet, we have the shield, We have the gloves. I wish this was gonna be defense percentage. You see the gear is not ascended. We have a defense chest piece, only a 5-star because that's what gives me speed and a crit rate from the stone skin set. Speed boots, triple roll on crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, and we have some HP. This is the ring right here, triple roll on defense, and I'm about to change this amulet. Hopefully, I'm gonna have one amulet from here, even if it's crit damage, or if it's not, this one is perfect. I want to have a higher chance to use that A3 again. I just realized that I haven't gave him any refresh accessories. Now, with the banner, unfortunately, I don't have a triple roll speed on a defense banner, so I went with the HP, and I have a bit of defense in here. But if you have a defense banner, definitely use that over the HP. That's my build on my Helicath, guys. Let's take him in for a spin and see what exactly he can do for our team in Live Arena. So Live Arena is back, guys. We're gonna do some more fights. I've done quite a few in the previous slot, rotation, schedule, whatever they're called. So I just want to do a few more fights to kind of like really bring the champion's potential to light, to show it right. Like, I want to find a few different teams. Of course, if we're gonna encounter Rotos, Georgit, they're very hard counters to Helicath. If we're gonna see Harimas, they are quite a bit of a counter to it. Some teams, they're just gonna use Rotos. We're not gonna be able to use Helicath there because it's just gonna be a loss for me, maybe, or we might win it, but it's not really the right sort of team that I would use against them, basically, you know. So if some of the fights won't make it in, just so you know why. Maybe this one is not gonna make it in, but at least you guys kind of like have an idea why I haven't put in the fight with this, you know. I was very determined before as well to use him in the previous slot when I've done a few fights, and I just used it against Georgit and Rotos, knowing that I shouldn't do it, you know. But I'm definitely not very happy with that. So I just want to make sure that we're gonna get everything on point with it. So that's what he has, a Duchess. You know what? Let's bring my Harima in too, and depending on what's the next champions that he's gonna bring in, most probably he's gonna come in with Rotos. Like, I'm so convinced that Rotos is gonna drop in there. Let's see, are we gonna get one or no? Oh, actually, Marichka and Taras. Perfect, man. This is absolutely perfect. You know what? Let's bring in our beast, and what we're gonna do right now, we're actually gonna slowly drop some of his champions. Let's take that Sifi out because she has too much power, too much control. Took my Marichka out, is fine. And I'm actually gonna use the defense aura for all battles from Helicath, and let's see how is this gonna play out. Like, I have no lockout, even though that Duchess might be on a resistance build maybe, or something like that, stone skin. So we're just gonna go from here slowly and kind of like try to get our best done. I want to put that Harima to sleep first, so we're not really gonna let her do much, you know. And we're gonna do this, put block damage up, and slowly just pick up his team. Like, it will take us a bit of time, just for the simple fact that that Duchess actually managed to buff and kind of like do her own thing. But right now, he's not really able to do much with that Taras, right? Like, we see what's happening, and usually when people are using lockout champions, you're gonna see somebody dropping in with a Warlord, you're gonna see somebody dropping in with a Yumeko. Just ban those, and you're able to bring in a Helicath instead. But of course, if a Rotos Georgit is there, I wouldn't recommend you that. It's not gonna be very, very good, you know. Right now, I could use this and just piss off a bit his Harima, because I'm gonna get that skill back in a minute, which is fine. Come on, Taras, do your own move. That hurt. That was a lot of damage. And the good part about it is the Helicath gets to counter attack every now and then, just to be annoying, you know, which is definitely a good thing to have. The block damage is great as well. There's no point to use any of these skills right now because she still has stone skin. I just don't wanna waste them on anyone. So slowly we're just gonna go in like this, you know. I want that stone skin to disappear. Yeah, my Sifi lost the block damage, but I do have increased defense right now from Helicath, which will help her quite a bit. I have Harima in the team to kind of like mitigate the damage a bit. That Harima has no increased defense, which is definitely very good for us, very helpful. And right now we can actually slowly start picking some of his champions off, you know. I knew that he was gonna go for Sifi, and probably he's gonna use the A2 right now on me. I can't really do much right now, but just kind of like try to tank a bit. And slowly, let's see if we can just wreck a bit that Harima. Okay, she's down. Managed to provoke that Duchess, which is beautiful. Let's see. Is she gonna die with that A2 from Taras coming in hot on her? Is she gonna die or no? Sifi. Oh, he actually chose to use the A3. Beautiful. That is actually a much better choice, man. I'm actually happy that he chose to go with that, because we're gonna smack her down right now. That's fine. I still had block damage on. Damn, I can't speak anymore. We're gonna put her to sleep, and I really want to take that Duchess down as soon as possible. Block damage back in the menu, so that's very very helpful. I might not be able to take that Duchess off the menu before she revives, unfortunately. I'm supposed to think about it a bit more and wait maybe a bit longer, but that's fine. We're still gonna be able to do a bit of cleanup in a second. Again, we have increased defense. We have that block damage up on the team, which is very very helpful. Helicath slowly dropping a bit of damage. Let's put a shield on, and I can potentially use this AoE because I have like what, 6 buffs on. So let's drop her on them and see what's happening. Okay, we managed to kill them all. But right now, you know what's the good thing? That Duchess doesn't have the revive because she just revived. And right now we can just go bang, slowly take care of them. And it seems like a Taras the Fierce doesn't have enough firepower to go through my block damage from Helicath. So that's another good thing to keep in mind, guys. Yes, when you see abusers of double Taras, bring in Tormin, because it's the perfect recipe for disaster, basically, you know. Bring in Tormin. He's definitely gonna do an amazing job against double Taras. If they have a Sifi, just ban her out. Don't allow them to keep the Sifi. Opponent left the fight, and just like that, Helicath smacks them all to sleep. So let's move over to the next fight, see what we're gonna have in the menu. Mac Chan, if he's gonna use Rotos, if he's gonna use Georgid, we're not gonna be able to do what we intend to do. So let's see what's happening in here. What? Okay, he's coming with Leorius, he's coming with Duchess. That's kind of like a different type of food. That's fine. +4 Leorius looks nice. I think he's bringing in a Rotos in here, so I think he's bringing in a Rotos. Like, I'm so convinced that he's gonna bring in a Rotos, and that can be pretty dangerous. But you know what, guys? I'm still gonna try it for you. I'm still gonna do it. Even though I know he's gonna bring in a Rotos, I should use a UDK and just instantly drop him out. But I'm gonna go with Helicath. I know he's bringing in Rotos. Like, it's a no-brainer, especially now that he's seeing my Helicath, you know. Okay, what are we bringing in here? Let's see. Either way, I'm gonna have to drop that. Okay. So he went a bit different. I'm gonna have to drop his Yumeko. Like, it's kind of like a no-brainer. He dropped my Sifi, which is fine again, not a problem. Let's see what we have in here. Innate with Blood Twin. Pretty interesting for live arena, I gotta say. Like, that A2 with the triple hit, if you manage to block a revive on a champion, is actually pretty deadly, you know. 100%, yeah. +4, +4, +4. My god. Can we bring some more +4 champions in here just to make it a bit more exciting? I picked my aura, right? Like, what is happening, game? Okay, he didn't pick his aura yet. Or the game might be laggy. What's happening? No champions with aura skill selected. Okay, he actually went for the crit rate aura. I feel like maybe he got distracted there or something. And his arbiter is gonna buff. That's crystal clear. The good part is that I'm gonna be able to do that. Now, none of his champions actually bring in ignore unkillable, ignore block damage, which is good. It's actually very good for us, you know. And seems like Helicath just made him quit, man. Helicath made him quit because he wasn't able to do nothing against the team, you know. I was just gonna clap that down with Taras, with Harima. But yeah, let's try to find a different opponent as well and see if they're gonna get intimidated by Helicath as well. It's just the power of Helicath, you know. Like, what can you do about it? What can you do about it? So we have Lord of Falling here. Okay, let's see what he's gonna bring in. I'm definitely not gonna not gonna put him at the very beginning so they know kind of like what's my plan, you know. We're gonna keep him for the end peak. Curious if he's gonna bring a Rotos as well. It seems like Rotos is very popular today. So we have the couple, Marichka, Taras. Definitely very, very intimidating. Let's go. We're gonna bring him the same coin back. We're gonna pay him with the same coin. What do we have here? Oh, we have double Taras and we have a Ramantu as well. Just kind of like for the fun of it. So I can still do it here. You know what? I can still do it here, and I'm still gonna do it here. And this time around, I'm definitely gonna go in with my Rotos instead of Harima, just because I can block revive. And I'm very curious to see what he's gonna bring in next. He definitely needs to bring another support champion, you know. But what support champion is he going to bring? That's my main question. Ramantu kind of like needs to be kicked out of there 100%. Or I can leave his Ramantu. He brought in a UDK. Okay, so he brought in a UDK. He's planning to ban my Taras in here. Well, you know what? I can easily win this fight like this. It's fine. You banned my Taras. It's absolutely not a problem whatsoever. That Ramantu is gonna do his trick. He's gonna debuff me, but you know what? I'm gonna cleanse everything. Now, I'm probably gonna have to put the block damage in after, because if not, he's gonna strip it. So I'm gonna let him use his thing, and then I'm gonna do my own thing. And slowly, yes, it will take me a bit to kill his team because of his UDK in there, but that really doesn't matter. I can't sleep any of them. They're pretty slow. So that Ramantu is gonna get to use his skill in there, which is fine. I'm actually just gonna put a bit of... I'm not even gonna put a bit of shield actually, because it's gonna be pretty pointless too. So let's go in like that. One thing to keep in mind, I still have the ally attack from Marichka, so I want him to use that. He actually didn't use that, and that's his mistake, because right now it's game over. Actually, it's not game over just yet, but it's gonna be game over pretty soon. So let's do that. Let's do the cleanse right now. And we're gonna try to get that Ramantu down, or to slowly sleep him. We're gonna be able to kill him in a way or another. I will have to buff right now. I don't really have a way around it, but I'm gonna use this AoE attack. So we almost killed his Ramantu. I haven't used the block damage, but I'm gonna save it for later. And even if he locks my passives, it really doesn't matter. So he can use his A3s or whatever. He actually managed to kill him, okay. Let's see, is he gonna be able to kill my Siphi too? Come on, boy, do your move. Do your move. Yeah, no chance. Let's do that. And you know what? Okay, I cannot take my turn before. I thought that maybe I can take my turn before, but I wasn't able to do that with my... There we go. So we've done that now. Boom, beautiful. We've done that. And slowly we're gonna have to pick up his team. We're gonna take Ramantu down, and then slowly I'm gonna kill everybody in his team. It might take me 5 minutes, but you know what? He's never going to kill my team. Literally never. All the ally attacks that I'm gonna use right now are gonna go on his Ramantu, and whenever he attacks me, I'm gonna be able to hit him back once my passive thing gets done. You know, right now my passive doesn't activate on my Helicath because Ramantu locked it, but once that's going down, a lot of things will actually change. I still have double hit here, so that's slowly helping me quite a bit. Once my Marichka takes another turn, so I can go in with the A1, will be pretty helpful too. We lost our Rotos, which is fine. Is that not necessarily a big issue? We can lose Siphi too. They have no block revive or anything else in the team, so what I want to do right now is just to kill that Ramantu slowly. I think he has another cooldown on it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we're not wasting the skill with the fear. We killed Ramantu, so we're spot on from here. He can slowly go and do whatever he wants. I'm gonna revive, and then guess what? We're gonna be able to come in and do a bit of more damage on his team, you know. I'm not gonna cleanse. I'm just slowly gonna be annoying and just pick some of his team. Not a problem whatsoever. Okay, UDK, do your move. Do your move. Not a problem. He's gonna slowly attempt to kill my team. So they kill him. And now they can slowly kill Marichka, which is fine. I might not necessarily have the revive back on my Siphi, but I do have the A3 available on Helicath once he's gonna come back to life. And I'm gonna be able to put block damage on all my team. Again, he's not gonna be able to do nothing. And then slowly with Siphi, I'm gonna be able to revive Marichka again. And it's gonna be an endless cycle of him trying to kill some of my champions in here. And I can tell you, it's not gonna be very successful. Okay, seems like he's just trying to go in with A1s. Pretty sure he has some other skills available, but I feel like he's just kind of like trying to keep me into the fight here, you know? Which is fine, not a problem. Come on, Mr. Double Taras abuser. So many people abuse this double Taras broken thing, man. It's just crazy. Quite a few people have it though. I've seen some level 80 accounts with double Taras with tons of different things in there. So let's do that. Let's do that and have fun. Have fun. We're slowly gonna go and pick the UDK. We're gonna get a lot of weak hits on it. It's fine, but the main thing from here on is gonna be UDK. You know, we're gonna revive Marichka in the next turn. We're gonna heal with Marichka the entire team, and again he won't be able to do that much. We managed to land that weaken on a UDK, which is great. Let's do a bit of damage with Helicath. And as long as Rotos doesn't give me a lot of weak hits in here, we're gonna be more than fine, guys. We're gonna be more than fine. And I'm actually glad that we got into a fight like this with double Taras, just to show you guys their true potential, you know. Like, I really wanted to show you that, and I'm glad that we've got into a pretty good fight. I wish I was gonna wait with the revive on Marichka. That was a big mistake on my side here. 100%. I knew it. I knew that was a big mistake, and I might actually pay the price for it. I might actually pay the price for it. He kills my Siphi right now. Yep, a pretty dangerous place to be. And so many weak hits with this UDK. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose my Siphi. That was a big mistake that I've just done right there. And that was reviving that Marichka one turn earlier than I supposed to. Okay, he's still not dead, but oh my god. Look at that, Helicath coming in with the block damage again. The refresh accessory proccing again. So we're gonna have another block damage to use whenever this expires. So we're gonna be spot on. Again, if I'm reviving now, what's gonna happen? That Taras is gonna take his turn, and they're gonna kill that Marichka. So I'm gonna put that UDK to sleep instead. I'm gonna overlap the other one quite a bit. At least I'm hoping to overlap him quite a bit. And yeah, we should be fine. If he doesn't provoke my Siphi, we should be more than fine. Okay, he chose to use that skill instead. Big mistake, because I just slowly counterattack with Helicath, and I'm doing more damage. Right now his turn meter is low. We're reviving. Marichka comes in with the A2 once we're putting this block damage on my entire team, because Helicath is freaking amazing, guys. Look at that. Double Taras abusers getting slapped by no one else but Helicath. And we gotta say, he was the biggest carry in this team. He's not really able to do much now, and my Rotos is just gonna completely obliterate his Taras now. Slowly and surely, a weaken in there, beautiful. So that's exactly what we want. We can CC his team now without having any sort of issues. Let's steal some of his HP to increase our damage. And then we're gonna be able to kind of like take care of the other one. Let's deal more damage with Helicath in here. Let's control the other Taras with Siphi. And then let's try to take care of the other one as well. Land the cheeky weaken maybe. No, we haven't managed to do it. But you know what? We're gonna take one down. And there we go. We're gonna control the other one now. Sleep. We're not gonna be able to do much. Let's try to give you another spank there. And whatever he's gonna do now, guys, it just doesn't matter whatsoever. Now, this was a very long fight. I do apologize that it took us 8 minutes, but this actually shows you exactly what I wanted to show you with the Helicath in the team. Taras abusers getting smacked. Helicath actually dealt more damage than my Rotos. 296k. Rotos 232, and that team with double Taras just got wiped. Yes, it took us 7 minutes. Probably not the best thing, not the most enjoyable thing to have a long fight like this. But you know what? I'll take it. So he's coming in with Helicath and he's planning to ban my Warlord. That's exactly what is going to happen, you see? So this is actually a person that is using Helicath against me. Let me put it like that. So you know what? We're actually gonna go in and engage in this fight. But I'm gonna ban his Duchess. So I'm gonna ban his Duchess and he can ban my Warlord. And then I'm gonna slowly pick up the rest of his team, you know? There we go. And you can see how he's using Helicath against me. I want to leave a fight like this in the video as well, because I feel like that's actually a pretty good idea. And of course, I'm getting shipped again. Like, why wouldn't I get shipped? Why wouldn't I get shipped? It's just such a standard thing to do. But hopefully, my fear is actually gonna proc on somebody, and then I'm gonna be able to use their skills, you know. Okay, you have that block damage. Is fine. I know. Very cool. So, it's not much that I can do right now. It's literally no point in wasting this. I'm just gonna go and weaken her defense and UDK's defense with this skill. So, we dropped it a bit on both. And yeah, we're gonna put UDK to sleep. He seems tired. He seems tired. We definitely need to make sure he's sleeping. Fear, proc on Rotos. You just shipped my Taras. So, hopefully, it's getting kind of like a bit of a payback. You shipped him the fear procs, thank you. And here we go. I feel better now. I definitely feel better now. So he still has block damage on all his team there. Which, yeah, is pretty nasty. I'm definitely gonna heal right now. I'm gonna make a big fat A2 with Marichka, put that strength and put that shield. Again, no point to use this skill. I'm gonna wait at another turn to make sure that Helicath won't be able to provoke, you know. So in the meantime, we're just gonna go and have our fun. Ah, damn, we got shipped. Okay, so at least we landed decrease attack on Rotos. Not much that we can do here. I could attempt to stun his UDK, but I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna be a bad move, you know. So let's see. He's gonna go with the A1, and a shame, a big shame right now that my Harima is actually polymorph, because that Helicath is gonna have the block damage skill available again, you know. And unfortunately, I won't be able to utilize what I needed to. So let's see. Target change. Come on, man. Again, that's a sheep Rotos. My God. That's a sheep Rotos. Look at that. Everybody's shipped on my team. Where's the funny here, man? Where's the funny here? He's gonna use the block damage now, if I'm not mistaken. He should have it available. Or maybe he... Oh, he doesn't. Okay. So nothing juicy procced on his kid. But I can't do nothing about it. Like, I can literally do no damage on anybody right now. Because both of my DPS are shipped. The polymorph, you gotta love it. You gotta love polymorph. Is just absolutely amazing. 100% skill. That's how Plarium intended to do the game. 100% skill on polymorph. So when you see polymorph proccing like this, 100%, that is just pure skill, you know. Pure skill. Let's try to get a bit of Thermiter in here. Supposed to use the A1, big mistake, but... And try to go to get the Helicath down. Thankfully, that Rotos had decreased attack and he's not able to do much. Unfortunately, I cannot sleep anybody here, even though I would like to sleep the Helicath. I cannot. He's going to put the block damage up now. So we're going to have to wait another turn because we got polymorphed on my Harima, which is very unfortunate. Okay, so we actually lost 2 champions in here. Let's try to stun this. Okay, resisted. That's fine. Let's do that. Man, but now I won't be able to provoke that Helicath, you see? So that's a bit of a problem. I'm definitely not very excited about it. I'm not gonna be able to provoke him, so he's annoying. Seriously? So that fear proc twice already. My god, this guy has more RNG than anybody else that I've ever met. This is just crazy RNG. Crazy RNG. Again, 3 times. So I got feared 3 times by one freaking fear that UDK dropped on me. My god, that's just crazy. Finally, we landed a stun, but that now is a bit too late. It's a bit too late now, honestly. Again, he had it available. Wow, that rotated so freaking fast. That's fine. Come in and do your move. I really hope that Helicath was gonna kill him, so Rotus cannot go A3, A2. Is that what's gonna happen right now? Probably, huh? No, A1, beautiful. Extra turn. Ah, my god, and he's still cutting in front of my... Yes! You weren't able to revive, that's beautiful. Please have that A2 available. Thank you so much. And we're back into the fight. And this time around, I'm gonna provoke the Helicath now, man. I'm just gonna get the job done. Try to provoke as many as possible. I'm gonna save that A2, and was a pretty good fight. I gotta give it to him. It was a pretty good fight, but we got him in the pocket, and that's mainly because of the mistakes he did towards the end. If no, you've seen he was gonna be able to win against my team with that Helicath. Even though I drop his Sifi, I drop his main support, he was gonna be able to win against my team, and that's pretty crazy, honestly. Okay, what do we have in here? And we can't put anyone to sleep, but we're still gonna hit the Helicath just for the fun of it, because I like it. Okay. Go down. It's time for you to go down. Provoke the Helicath now. Don't let him use that block damage again. Beautiful. We dealt tons of damage on him. So if he was playing this smart and he was using the right skill when he killed my Marichka, he was gonna have the fight in the pocket. But he didn't. And that's good for me because we got the win. But you see the power of Helicath, right? So that's kind of like what was my point here, you know? So Helicath is actually a pretty massive carry. But of course, every now and then people do mistakes. I do mistakes sometimes as well, and I almost dropped the fight in here too. And that's mainly because I tried to go with Harima and to go with the rest. And I kind of like didn't really have many other options on who I can actually ban out of this here, you know. Is he gonna use that A3 again, block damage? Yes, he is. My god. So we're not done just yet, guys. We're not done just yet. Seems like it just goes on and on. The good part is that his Rotus is dead. That's not coming back to life, you know. So we're gonna have to keep another open window and just take them down slowly, you know. Hopefully we're not gonna get polymorph like for the millionth time. This is a 7 minutes fight. I don't know if I'm gonna put this one in the video as well, but it's a pretty long fight though. Pretty long fight. We got quite a few of them pretty long. And that will keep the video a bit too long maybe. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. Cleanse that weaken. Let's drop a bit of AoE damage. Weaken him a bit. And then we just pick him up with the A1 from Marichka, you know. But now we're dealing damage on his UDK, so that's good, you know. Goodbye, Helicath. Was a good fight. Was a good fight, but it's time to end it. It's time to end it. We had our fun in here. But this cannot continue. Our story must have an end, you know, and the end is here. UDK, you served well as well. Proud of you. He's gonna fear me right now. Just watch it. Okay. Nice. I like that. So let's try to get him down completely once and for all, and let's get her down as well, because we had our fun for 9 minutes in here, and was a constant thing, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. He did a good job, except that he messed up that thing with Rotos there. He could have had a fight, but instead I've got it. Helicath, pretty strong. He definitely kept his ground. He kept me in for a very long time, and I used the 4 most OP champions for live arena at the moment: Siphi, Taras, Marichka, and Harima. And I feel like this was actually pretty strong. I almost lost the fight, yeah? I almost lost the fight, but yeah, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about Helicath? I've done quite a few fights. I know the video might be a bit too long, because you know I'm gonna put this fight in as well, just because was actually so good, was pretty intense, and I feel like some of you guys might learn a couple of things here and there. That was all for this video. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, turn on all notifications to make sure you won't be missing any of the future content. And that was all for today, guys. Much love. I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.